Stardate log 2575. The USS Cowabunga and its crew have returned from a mission in the Andromeda Galaxy where they were sent to maintain peaceful relations with the local colonies. They have now returned to Starbase Alpha near Saturn for ship refurbishment and some much-needed shore leave. We now meet the crew.
Interior, Starbase Alpha, day. Kirk, 45, weathered-looking, sits in the recreational hall holding a coffee. He hears a buzzing sound and looks down in his cup to see a bee drowning in his beverage. He pulls it out and saves it, gently putting the Anthrophilia on the table nearby. Kurt faces the camera.
My name is Tim G. Kurt, captain of the USS Cowabunga, finest ship of the Bunga-class starships, which include the Hyabunga, the Cowabunga, and the Awanabunga. These ships are the backbone of Starfleet, and I have the finest officers in the fleet at my command, bar none, including the only Vulcan officer in Starfleet. Although he does seem to have some issues with his height. I always knew I was destined to be a captain. My father was a captain, and his father was a captain, and so was his father. I am the captain. It says so right here.
Kirk points to an imaginary name tag on his uniform that isn't really there, then looks over at the bee when suddenly, red alert sirens and lights blare. Kirk speaks into his communicator.
Dottie, what's happening? I want answers now, miss, or you're fired.
Dottie, 35, brunette, slim, Scottish, is the ship's engineer.
I'm not sure, Captain. It seems the ship just took a hit from a seismic blast from space. Sort of an earthquake in the dark matter and antimatter of the universe.
Can the ship handle it, Dottie?
I'm trying to button things down now, Captain. But remember, I'm an engineer, not a magician.
Interior, Starship Cowabunga, ship's galley, day. Dottie is on a brig, sitting at a table holding a cup of coffee. She faces the camera.
Senior engineering officer of the USS Cowabunga, the first female to be in charge of the engineering section of a Bunga-class starship. I'm also a girly girl at heart. Do you know how hard it is to keep a manicure from getting ruined on a job like this? Well, do ya?
Dottie suddenly hears a buzzing sound and looks down into her coffee cup to see a bee in it. She looks up, bewildered. Interior, Starbase Alpha, day. Kirk's sipping coffee when his communicator, flash alert, comes on. This is a call he isn't expecting to get. It's Yeoman.
I thought I told you to never call me on the Starship communicator system.
Really, Captain? Is that all you have to say to me?
Yeoman disconnects. Kirk looks in a daze. Interior, Starship Cowabunga, bridge, day. Kirk is back on ship at his command post, flanked by most of his officers assigned to the bridge, including Helmsman Chekhov, 28, Russian, First Officer Sok, 40, Vulcan, tall, Ship's Dr. Drones, 60, Amish, bitter, Security, 35, blonde female, slim, and Yeoman, 27, blonde female, slim, are also nearby. Yeoman faces the camera.
I am the Senior Chief Yeoman of Protocol and Communications. Yeoman is an old Navy term from the 17th century when the USA was just starting out, nearly 1,000 years ago.
She stops to take a piece of gum out of her mouth, looks around for a place to dump it, but decides to put it back in her mouth.
I guess I have salt water running through my veins, and occasionally my fingers running through the captain's hair.
Red alert warning lights come on again. The captain starts to bark orders at the crew.
Chekhov, what's happening? I want answers now, mister, or you're fired.
I don't know, Captain. I'm a helmsman, not a rocket scientist.
Sok, the first officer, steps up to control things, but blocks Drone's view of the action with his ass.
Fortunately, I am a rocket scientist, in addition to being a science officer, and proficient in a dozen other naturalist sciences of the universe.
Oh my god, Sok. You're such a blowhard, and you're blocking the view of the monitor with your ass.
Unlike you, my good doctor, I have important duties to perform.
I hate you, Sok.